What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today 2K released a whole bunch of new cards onto the market in the Season 2 Super Pack. So right now we've got 2 days left. We've got literally like just an hour ago, it would have been 2 days from time recording this right now. So I decided to leave an hour just so I could just see in general what effect these cards will have on the market. So when these packs expire, basically we're then going to see. Oh, wait a minute. They're all expiring at the end of the season. That means we're probably getting tip-off packs Wednesday. Means we're not getting tomorrow, but we're probably getting tip-off packs Wednesday, which is not bad. Because that means we'll probably get a promo Friday. As well as tip-off packs. I'm not upset about. Tip-off packs are normally some of the best value packs you can get because they're always really cheap. Like the tip-off packs we have gotten so far have been really cheap. And you've gotten good cards. Like Pistol Pete wasn't bad. Larry Johnson was good. Wordy was okay. There's a lot of decent cards in that. A lot of cards that have kind of held their MT value. Like 4k MT for him. Macklemore 3.8k. Drew Gooden, he probably still goes for 2k, 3k, 4k for him. I know Thon Make is one of the rarest cards in the game, or he was anyway at one stage. Like he's 2k MT, but at one stage he was like, yeah. All of these cards have been put up since the pack. So obviously he's been packed a lot in these super packs. But he was literally one of the rarest cards in the game for the longest time. So let's see what's in these. So Anthony Davis, obviously. Vince Carter. We still haven't seen a 96 overall pink diamond in packs yet, have we? 95 Vince. Okay, so Vince, LeBron, and Harden, by the looks of things, are in these packs. Okay, that's interesting. That is very, very interesting. That's all I'm going to say. If all these guys are in these packs, then I feel bad. Not necessarily feel bad for anyone who has these cards. They're still going to be ultra rare. I feel bad for anyone who's locked in for them though, because that was, I saw someone send in a rate my team with them all locked in, which might be the most dumb thing I've ever seen anyone do, because 5 million MT for 3 cards that are pretty good. Then we got T-Mac. Okay, so we got how many pink times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 pink times. That's not too bad. Now when you go to 94s, you got some really good cards here. Wait a minute. Is that all the diamonds that they are? Where's Glenn Robinson? Where's any other diamond apart from these guys? Like, where's Glenn Robinson? Where's Michael Red? Where's Kevin Love? Where's D-Rob? Where's all the diamonds? Where's Millsap? Where's Brandon Ingram? Where's Simmons? Why are none of them in packs? Okay, so I'm just going to have to look to see what it has done to the market. So, Ray Allen is quite rare. I just want to see if there are many more of him. He has a bunch more Ray Allens. I don't see it affecting his price too much. Like, what I think is going to happen is, basically, I think what's going to end up happening is, for the, like, and it'll go down for an hour and then they're just going to spike back up. I just want to see, are these cards in packs? Because you can always see by the amount of extra that are pulled. So let's see from the 3-hour mark. I mean, maybe. Probably not, though. I mean, there's a possibility they're in packs anyway, but it's highly unlikely. So let's see actually what's done to the possessed cards. There's still only 3 Vince Carters up. 3 LeBron James. I mean, these cards had been extinct, so it's not like 3 is a small number for these. 3 is actually quite a high number. These cards normally have less, and there's 5 Hardens. This is the most Hardens we've had since day 1, so I don't think many people are opening these packs, not gonna lie. I think super packs have really kind of, like, people have just stopped because they're just terrible. Like, they're expensive for no reason, like, not even new cards. So these are a bunch of Jokic's. Honestly, not by the looks of it. It looks like there's even less Jokic's being pulled in super packs. So that is a crazy one. And then you'd expect, even with the super packs, and the fact is that, like, there's even a locker code right here. So my team -season. Basically, it is a locker code for the super packs. Well, not super packs, for all of the packs in the season. So you would expect maybe a whole bunch of cards to be popping up on the market, but no. They're not. So I really think 2K have overestimated their effectiveness of their super packs. I wish that the super packs had, where you were able to buy them with empty. I just don't agree with VC only packs, because they're packs you can literally only buy by spending money on the game. Like, I've never heard of, I'm pretty sure you can't do that in FIFA. I'm pretty sure you can always use your coins if you want. And I just don't get the reasoning for no MT. So did we get draft? Grant Hill, I mean, that's decent enough. We have way too many packs to open. But that's like okay. So, yeah, has it even affected the lower tier players? Because it's having very, very little effect on the market. Now, you might bring down the price of like a Vince Carter or something. But like, I think it's going to keep the price of Ray. I'm trying to think, is there any other important cards? Like, actually, T-Mac's important. I'm pretty sure Amare is cheap, relatively. David West is quite cheap. The rest of these guys aren't too expensive. And my whole thing is that Dave Cowan's a beast, so if T-Mac goes super cheap, then it's a problem. I mean, are there any extra T-Macs than there would have been without super packs? I mean, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 in the hour since the packs have been released. And in the like 2 hours beforehand, I mean, maybe there's a couple more on the market. The odds, either nobody's opening these packs. That's the one thing that I can absolutely confirm right now, is either nobody is opening these packs at all, which is a possibility. There is definitely a possibility that there is nobody opening these packs, or the odds are horrendous. So we're just going to, again, put my hypothesis to the test. The Thon Maker situation might be a thing as well, because there's so many extra Thon Makers. Let me have a look at Josh Jackson. Josh Jackson has been expensive because he's actually pretty good. So let me have a look at Josh Jackson. He's tip-off West, and he is Sapphire. Okay, so he's actually gone way cheaper. Okay, so the 3 hour mark. Yep. You can see it here. So many Josh Jacksons. You can see it right there. These, not only because there's like more than a minute gap between these players. I'll take him for 800. That's a steal. That's an absolute steal. Josh Jackson's nice. But not only are there not as many of them as there should be, there are a billion times more of the lower tier cards than the higher tier cards. And I understand that. I do understand that, because it's going to happen. Is there any... How do you check the odds on packs? Because the odds must be grim. The odds must be really, really grim on these. And then, by the looks of things, by judging by Josh Jackson, how many of him there are, or how not, like an abundance of him there are probably not many people opening packs anyway. So, will these packs have an effect on the market? When it comes to VC only packs, I normally like to wait it out a little bit, because last year I predicted a few times that the markets were going to crash with VC only packs, and they never did. Markets very rarely crash with VC only packs, and by looking at the cards, it appears that they will go down slightly for about a period of an hour, but then everything will be right back. So buying 4 hours after these packs come out, which is like 3 hours from right now, or maybe 2.5 hours from by the time I release it, is probably a decent enough time to buy. But by your savings, you might save like 20k, which you might save more just waiting for an off-peak time when no one's bidding. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Not that relevant, and it is very evident that 2K have obviously marketed super packs really bad, that people just hate them, and like nobody cares about super packs anymore. Like last year, at least people got, in 2K19, people liked super packs for some reason, but like even last year, people got a little bit excited when it came to like some of the moment super packs and stuff, because the moments cards were ultra rare. But like, that's about it. That's really about it. Other than that, super packs they've lost any sort of hype, any sort of momentum that they would ever have. And I think 2K really needs to like find a way of repackaging them. Maybe allow them with MT as well. Maybe juicing up the odds for super packs, because from the consumer's perspective, well, one, I don't advise anyone to ever pay money for packs. I think that is the worst thing anyone should do. I'm strongly against packs. If you're over 18 and want to spend your money, be my guest, do what you want. But I would highly advise against it. They're not needed to be successful in this game. As well as that, it's just even from 2K's perspective, they're not making any money. And if they're not making any money on the mode, they're not going to put time into the mode. So it's just a situation where it's been marketed badly, the packs don't give enough, and they're VC only, so they're not going to have any effect really. Again, maybe a slight effect in a few hours, but that is about it. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.